Good morning students. Class 12th chapter number 6 applications of derivative, lecture number 4 homework and lecture 5. In lecture 4 homework you were given exercise 6.3 questions. Let us discuss two questions from the homework part and then we will move to our class work. So exercise 6.3 we will discuss question number 7 first. In question number 7, it is asked find the points at which the tangent to the curve. So y is given as the curve x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7. This is the curve. Tangent to this curve is parallel to x-axis. We know when tangent is parallel to x-axis, then the slope of it becomes 0. Let us find out slope of tangent dy by dx. It will be 3x square minus 6x minus 9. Putting it as equal to 0, we will get the value of x. Doing this, just to see, we can take out 3 common. We have x square minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Now solving it using the splitting middle term method, we find x square, like we can divide both the side with 3, we can get x square minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. So we can write it as x square minus 3x plus x. This gives us minus of 2x and multiplication will give minus of 3x square equals 0. Taking x common, we have x minus 3 plus 1 into x minus 3 equals 0. So we get x minus 3 and x plus 1 as two factors. So the values of x are 3 and minus 1. Using the values of x, we are going to find the points on the curve. So we will place x in the equation of curve. Let us do that. So the equation of curve is this. The point of x are 3 and minus 1. At x equals 3, the value of y is equal to 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square minus 9 into 3 plus 7. We can solve it. 3 cube will be 27 minus this is also 27 minus 27 plus 7. So just to see, these will get cancelled up and from here we will get minus of 20. So the point is 3 comma minus 20. When x is equal to minus 1, again we can solve by putting value of x as minus 1 in the equation. We will get y is equal to minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 square minus 9 into minus 1 plus 7. Just to see, we get minus 1 minus 3 plus 9 plus 7. We get minus of 4. 9 and 7 will be 16. So we get it as 12. So the another point is minus 1 comma 12. Clear? So because we had to find the points only on this curve at which tangent is parallel to x-axis. Clear? Let us discuss another question from the homework part. So here is question number 4. As you can see, in question number 4 they are asking slope of tangent to this curve y equals x cube minus 3x plus 2 at the point whose x coordinate. That means we have to find the slope of tangent at x equals 3. Let us find out slope of tangent first. 3x square minus 3. Now we have to find dy by dx, which is slope of tangent at x equals 3. We will get 3 into 3 square minus 3, which is 27 minus 3, and the answer is 24. Clear? This is how you will be solving question number 4. Let us move to classwork questions now. So starting with question number 11 today. In question number 11, it is asked find the equation of all the lines which are having slope as 2. So slope of line is equal to 2 which are tangent to the curve. That means this is the slope of tangent only because those lines are tangent to the curve. Right? So this is actually slope of tangent only according to question. Also we have been given y is equal to 1 upon x minus 3, which is also x minus 3 to the power minus 1. So if we find out slope of tangent, what we will get? Dy by dx as minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. Now this is also slope of tangent. According to us, this is also slope of tangent. We will equate both the slopes. So according to question, minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square is equal to 2. Right? Also we can write it as, or if we take the reciprocal, we can write it as x minus 3 whole square equals minus 2. If we take the square root, will we get a real value for x? No, we'll get an imaginary number, right? Hence, there is no value or no real value for x at which we can have the slope of the line 2 and its tangent to this curve. So, there are no lines existing. Clear? Let us go to another question. Here is question number 13. We have to find the points on this curve at which the tangents are parallel to x-axis. So when tangents are parallel to x-axis, their slope becomes 0. Clear? And when they are parallel to y-axis, the slope becomes not defined or infinity. So let us just solve. Let us find dy by dx. From here, we will have 2x upon 9 plus 2y upon 16 dy by dx equals 0. We have differentiated this with respect to x. What we will get is dy by dx equals minus 2x upon 9 divided by 2y upon 16, which is actually minus 2x upon 9 multiplied with 16 upon 2y. Solving it, we get minus 16x upon 9y as the slope. Clear? So this is the slope value. We will equate it to 0 because in the first part it is parallel to x-axis. So we will place minus 16x upon 9y as equal to 0. This is what according to question. Now when is this possible? This is only possible when x is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, putting this point in the equation of curve, which is 0 upon 9 plus y square upon 16 equals 1, we get y square is equal to 16. Hence y is equal to plus minus 4. So the points are 0, 4 and 0, minus 4. These are the 2 points for first question on this curve. Now let us go for the second part. In the second part, parallel to y-axis is there, and what we were getting dy by dx as minus 16x upon 9y. So for the second part, okay, according to second part, it is parallel to y-axis. Hence the slope will be equal to 0, infinity, or we say it is not defined. This is possible only when your denominator is 0. So this implies 9y is 0. Hence y is equal to 0. When y is equal to 0 and we place in the equation, we get x square upon 9 is equal to 1, which shows x square as 9 and the values of x as plus minus 3. So the points will be 3, 0 and minus 3, 0 when the tangent are parallel to y-axis. Clear? So if we draw tangents at these 2 points, then the tangent will be parallel to y-axis for this curve. Clear? Let us now solve another question. So next question is here, question number 15. In the A part, it is given that we have to find the equation of tangent line. Tangent equation is y minus y1 equals m, where m is the slope of tangent x minus x1. To the curve equation is y equals x square minus 2x plus 7, which is parallel to the line. So the tangent to the curve is parallel to this line. We know when two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. So solving it, let us find slope of tangent from this. 2x minus 2. Let us name it as equation 1. In this, if we find the slope, we will get the slope. You know, when the equation is given as ax plus by plus c form, you can actually differentiate it with respect to x also. You will get the slope as 2. Also, we know that slope can be calculated as minus a. So minus 2 upon b, which is minus 1. So hence the slope is 2. Now because the slope of, this is the slope of tangent and this is the slope of line and they both are parallel. So according to question, we can write 2x minus 2 as equal to 2. Clear? So we will get 2 into x minus 1 as equal to 2. They will get cancelled up. So this implies x minus 1 is equal to 1. So x will be equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, by putting the value of x in the equation of curve, we can find out the value of y. Let us do that. So we will get curve equation is y equals x square minus 2x plus 7 minus 2x plus 7. So for x is equal to 2, the value of y is 2 square minus 2 into 2 plus 7. So you see 2 square and 2 square will get cancelled, y value is 7. Hence the point is 2 comma 7. So this is the point, that means x1 and y1. Right, and the slope we know is 2. So equation will be y minus y1, which is 7, equals m, slope of tangent, into x minus x1, which is 2. Solving it, we get y minus 7 equals 2x minus 4. So final equation will be 2x minus y minus 7, now minus 4 plus 7 equals 0. Hence the equation, the final equation that we have at last is 2x minus y plus 3 equals 0. This will be our equation of tangent. Clear? This is how we are going to find out equation if curve is given and some conditions are given. So we have solved first part of it. Let us go to second part of it. Just to see in the second part what is given, that the tangent to this curve is perpendicular to this line, and you know the condition of perpendicularity, when two lines are perpendicular, their slope product is minus of 1. So we will write m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. m1 is the slope of line which we calculated as 2. m2, let it be the slope of tangent which we calculated. Line equation is 5y minus 15x equals 13. So let us suppose that m1 is the slope of this line. So what will be the slope of this line? dy by dx equals 15 divided by 5 it will come, because see, when we differentiate it we get 5 dy by dx minus 15 equals 0. So we will get this, hence the slope will be 3, which is m1. Putting this here 3 into m2 is the slope of tangent that we calculated in the first part as 2x minus 2 equals minus 1. Solving it, just see, we will get 6x minus 6 plus 1 equals 0. 6x minus 5 equals 0, and x will be equal to 5 divided by 6. Now just I am giving you a hint how you are going to complete the question. You know the equation of curve, right? It is given to us in the question, just to see. Clear? You have to put the value of x there and you will be finding the value of y. So you will have slope of tangent, which is we calculated here as like it was 2. So you have slope of tangent, you have the points x1 and y1. You just have to place in that and you're going to find out your equation. Clear? So the points only will vary. The slope of tangent will be 2x minus 2. Clear? Let us go to another question now. Here comes another question, number 16, where we have to show that the tangent to this curve is given as y 7 x cube plus 11. So at 2 points, at x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2, at these 2 points we have to show that the tangents are parallel. If we draw this curve and draw two tangents at x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 2, those two tangents are parallel. So their slope should be equal if they are parallel. Let us try to prove that. Dy by dx, which is the slope, 21x square. Clear? So if we put x equal to 2 here, we will get dy by dx 21 into 2 square, which is 4. So we'll get 84 is the answer. This is at x equal to 2. Now at x equals minus 2, dy by dx will again become 21 into minus of 2 square, which will also be 84. Hence m1 we can name it, m2 we can name it, like the slope values at two different points are equal. That means these two tangents are parallel, right? Hence, because their slopes are equal. So this is what we had to show and we have shown it. Let us go to another question. Question number 18. In question number 18, for this curve y equals 4x cube minus 2x to the power 5, we have to find all the points at which the tangent passes through origin. So we know one point of tangent which is origin 0, 0. Now let us suppose h comma k is the point of contact or is the point on which tangent is drawn. Clear? Point of contact of tangent. That means this point is there on the curve and we have drawn tangent on this point. So this will satisfy the equation of curve. We will have k equals 4h cube minus 2h to the power 5. Let us name it as equation number 1. Now we will find the derivative of the function dy by dx, which will be slope of tangent. It will be 12x square minus 10h to x to the power 4. Now at what point tangent is drawn? H comma k. So if we find the slope of tangent at the point h comma k, it will be 12h square minus 10h to the power 4. Now we know the slope, we know the point as h comma k. We can form the equation of tangent. Let us do that on a separate page. So when we write the equation as y minus y1 equals m into x minus x1. So y1 and x1 are k and h. M is, just see, we had just calculated m. 12h square minus 10h to the power 4. 12h square minus 10h to the power 4 into x minus h. Now the tangent is passing from origin. That means 0 comma 0 will satisfy this equation. We will have minus k equals 12h square minus 10h to the power 4 into minus of h. Solving it, we get minus k equals minus 12h cube plus 10h to the power 5. Let us name it as equation number 2. So we had equation number 1 also. Just to see in this, we had equation 1, k equals 4h cube minus 2h to the power 5. So we can just write here k equals 4h cube minus, we had 2h to the power 5. Let us put it there. 2h to the power 5. So this is equation 1. Okay, if I add these two equation here, I'll get 0 equals, just add them, we'll get minus 8h cube and plus 8h to the power 5. Writing this expression on a separate page, just to see, we have minus of 8h cube plus 8h to the power 5 equals 0. Solving it, take minus 8h cube common, but we are left with 1 minus h square equals 0. So just to see, we have 8h cube, 1 minus h and 1 plus h is equal to 0. From here we have h is equal to 0, h is equal to 1 and minus 1. These are the three values of h, and we know k was equal to, just to see, we have put in the equation 4h cube minus 2h to the power 5. 4h cube minus 2h to the power 5. Using this equation and putting the values of h, we can find our 3 points. When h is equal to 0, k will be equal to 0. So this will be the first point. The second point will be, let us just draw a line and solve here only. So when h is equal to 1, we will have k is equal to 4 minus 2, which is 2. Hence the point is 1 comma 2. When h is equal to minus 1, we will have k 4 into minus 1 minus 2 into minus 1. So we have 4 minus of 4 plus 2. So the answer is minus 2. Hence the point is minus 1 comma minus 2. So in the question we were asked to write the points, right, only. So we have got these 3 points. So required points are 0 comma 0, 1 comma 2, minus 1 comma minus 2. Clear? Let us go to another question now. So we have here now question number 20, in which we have to find the equation of normal at this point. Then these are x1 and y1. Right, for the curve is given as ay square equals x cube. Now you just see, if you are given x1 and y1, you are being given the equation of curve. You can find the slope of tangent. You know the slope of normal. Normal is a line perpendicular to the tangent. So what will be the slope of it? Minus 1 upon slope of tangent, which is dy by dx. So let us find that. We have all the information given. So a into 2y dy by dx equals 3x square. So what will be dy by dx from here? 3x square upon 2ay. Now we have to find the tangent or the normal at which point? at the point am square comma am cube. These are the points given. So let us put instead of x as am square, it is 3 into am square whole square divided by 2 multiply by a multiply by y. Y value is given as, just see, am cube. So what do we get? 3a square m to the power 4 divided by 2a square m cube. A square getting cancelled. M to the power 3 will get cancelled. We are just left with 3m by 2. So this is the slope of tangent. So slope of normal will be minus 1 upon 3m divided by 2. So it will actually be minus 2 upon 3m. So this is the slope of normal. Now what is the equation of normal? How do we form it? The same way, y minus y1 value is am cube equals, you can just mention equation of normal, okay? So y minus y1 am cube equals m, which is the slope of normal, minus 2 upon 3m into x minus x1 is am square. Solving it, just to see, multiplying both the side with 3m, we have 3my minus 3a m to the power 4 equals minus 2x and plus 2am square. So we will get 2x plus 3my minus 3am to the power 4 minus 2am square equals 0. So this is our constant value. So this is the required equation, right? You can just take out common from this and then also write in more simplified ways. This is how you are going to form. The idea is how to form equation of normal. The same way you form the equation of tangent is just that here you have to take the slope of normal if you are forming the equation of normal. Clear? Now we will go to another questions. Let us go to question number 21. In this, it is asked that find the equation of the normals to this curve. Curve is x cube plus 2x plus 6. This is the curve which are parallel to this line. If normals are parallel to this line, that means the slope of normal will be equal to this line. So if of this line also we can find out slope. Let us write this line, x plus 14y plus 4 equals 0. If we differentiate it with respect to x, we will have 1 plus 14 dy by dx equals 0. So what is dy by dx from here? Minus 1 upon 14. Clear? Let us find out from here. Dy by dx 3x square plus 2. Correct. Now this is the slope of tangent. What will be the slope of normal from here? You can write slope of normal minus 1 upon 3x square plus 2. Now we need to equate this slope and this slope. These two are equal. It is mentioned in the question. We have to find the equation of normal to the curve which are parallel to this line. So normals are parallel to the line. So their slopes are also going to be equal. So equating them, minus 1 upon 3x square plus 2 equals minus 1 upon 14. So this implies 3x square plus 2 equals 14, which implies 3x square is equal to 12, x square is equal to 4, and hence x is equal to plus minus 2. Correct? We get the value of x as plus minus 2. If we know x as plus minus 2, that means we got two values of x. We can find the two values of y also. So just putting them, if we have x as 2 and x as minus 2, we can just find out the values of y. It will be 2 cube plus 2 into 2 plus 6. So 2 cube is 8 plus 4 12 plus 6. We get 18. And from here we get y is equal to minus 2 cube plus 2 into minus of 2 plus 6. So we have minus 8 minus 4 plus 6. So we have minus 12 plus 6. We get minus 6. So the points are 2, 18 and minus 2, minus 6. Now what was the slope of normal? Just pay attention. We got it as minus 1 by 14. Just let me show you. We got minus 1 by 14. So what will be the equation? I am using one point only to form the equation. The second equation can be done by you people. So just to see, y minus y1 is 18 equals the slope, which is minus 1 by 14 into x minus x1 is 2 here. You can just solve it, simplify it and write the equation of normal. Similarly, you can do with this point. Clear? This I think you can complete. And the next question that we are going to do is, it is here. Question number 23. Okay, in question number 23, just to see, we have to prove that the curves x equals y square and xy equals k, they are cutting at right angles. Cutting at right angles means the product of their slopes will be minus 1. So they are saying that if they cut at right angles, we have to prove that 8k square is equal to 1. Clear? Let us prove that. So first of all, we will find the point of intersection of these two curves, because they are cutting each other, right? So that means they are meeting at some point. So x equals y square, we will put this x as equal to y square in this. So y square into y equals k, which shows y cube as equal to k. Hence y is equal to k to the power 1 by 3. So we got y as equal to this, we can find x is equal to y square. So x equals k to the power 1 by 3 whole power is 2. So we get x as equal to k to the power 2 by 3. We have got x, we have got y, the point of intersection of the curve. Now let us find the slope of both the curves. So slope of tangent in both the curves, the first one is x equals y square. So we get dy by dx is 1 equals 2y dy by dx. So the slope here is dy by dx equals 1 upon 2y, right? Similarly, we can find out the another slope. Let us just find that in this section. So the another curve equation is xy equals k. So we can find it out as, right, x as it is, differentiation of y is dy by dx plus y as it is, and differentiation of x will be 1 equals 0. So from here dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. So let us just put in this, because we know if they are cutting at right angle, the product of their slopes will be 1 upon 2y into minus y upon x is equal to minus 1. Clear? Now let us put in the slope the value of x and y. 1 upon 2. What is the value of y? Or we can just cancel it out, like y and minus 1 and minus 1. So instead of this, we can make it much smaller. We get 1 upon 2x equals 1. Also we get 2x equals 1. We know the value of x is k to the power 2 divided by 3. We can write it as 1. So k to the power 2 by 3 is equal to 1 divided by 2. I'll just solve it on a separate page. So we are getting k to the power 2 divided by 3 is equal to 1 by 2. Also we can write it as, see, k square whole power is 1 by 3, and this can be written as 1 upon 8 to the power 1 by 3. Then it comes 1 by 8, right? Cube root of 1 by 8 if we take. So if the powers are same, we can compare the bases. We get 8 square as 1 upon k square as 1 upon 8. Hence 8k square is equal to 1. And this is what the expression they were asking us to bring. These are perpendicular, like cutting at right angles only if 8k square is equal to 1. Hence we have proved that. Clear? Let us solve another question. Here comes the next question, question number 25. So in question number 25, it is given that find the equation of tangent to this curve which is parallel to this line. Hence the slope of the tangent and this line will be equal. So let us find the slope of it. Dy by dx equals d by dx of, it is 3x minus 2 to the power half. So we will get 1 divided by 2, 3x minus 2, and in differentiation of 3x minus 2 will be 3 only. Clear? Now this is equal to the slope of this line. The slope of this line will be, see, line equation is this. When we differentiate it, we get 4 minus 2 dy by dx equals 0, and we get 4 as equal to 2 dy by dx. So dy by dx from here is 4 divided by 2, which is 2. So just putting it as equal to, like, let it be equation 1, let it be equation 2. So we will just put 3 upon 2 under root of 3x minus 2 equals 2. Clear? We can do that. Now solving it Just to see we have, or if we take the reciprocal of it, we get 2 into square root of 3 minus 2 divided by 3 equals, here also we'll take the reciprocal, 1 divided by 2. If we take square on both the sides, we get 4 divided by 9 into 3x minus 2 equals 1 divided by 4. Solving it further, we will get 4 into 3x minus 2 equals 1 divided by 4, and we'll multiply both the side with 9. So 4 3s are 12x minus 8 equals 9 divided by 4. So 12x is equal to 9 divided by 4 plus 8. If we take the LCM as 4, we get 9 plus, just to see here nothing is there, so we're going to multiply with 8. 4 8s are 30. So we will get x is equal to 41 upon 4 into, or it will become like 1 upon 12 it will be. So 41 upon 48. This is the value of x that we will get. Now to tell you what to do now is, we can put this value of x here and we can find out the value of y. So we will find out our point actually. Clear? The slope we already know. Correct? The slope, it is parallel to which? The line slope. So what was the line slope? Just to see here. It was 2. So we have slope of tangent as 2. We have the point x1. The only need is to find the point y1. Let us just do that also. So the point is y equals under root 3 into 41 upon 48 minus 2. Okay, we have to solve it. So solving it, cancel it, 3 1s are. So it will be 3 1s are 3, 3 6s are 18. 41 upon 16 minus 2. Taking the LCM as 16, we will have 41 minus, just to see we will multiply this to 32 will come with 16 if we multiply. So 41 minus 32 we have, we will get it as 9 divided by 16. Hence the value of y becomes 3 divided by 4. So we have x1, we have y1, we have the slope also. So x is 41 by 48, y is 3 by 4. We can find out slope also, m is equal to 2. So just putting the values in this equation, you can find out the equation of tangent and the question is then done. Clear? Let us go to another question. Question number 27. In this it is asked that the line y equals x plus 1. This is a tangent to this curve. Y square equals 4x. If this line is a tangent, then the slope of this line will be equal to the slope of tangent that we find from this curve. So from this line, the equation of, or the slope of the tangent is 1. And from here it is 2y dy by dx equals 4. So dy by dx is equal to 4 divided by 2y. So it is 2 upon y. Now because the line is also a tangent to the curve, so we can equate 1 as equal to 2 upon y. Hence we get y as equal to 2. If y is 2, we can place in the curve equation. So 2 square is equal to 4x. 4 is equal to 4x, hence x value is 1. So the point is just to see 1 comma 2. So A will be the correct option for this. So now today I have explained you in detail all the kinds of questions that are there in the exercise. So for homework part, you are going to do these questions. Question number 12, 14, 17, 19, 23, 24 and 26. Also to add in this, I would like you to do question number 22 also. Fine. So do these questions and come up with the doubts. So for more videos like this, do subscribe the channel AddQuark and keep liking and sharing the videos. Thank you.